I've been dropshipping on Etsy with Printify for the last 30 days as a complete beginner, and the following video is going to show you the most realistic results you've ever seen. What's going on, everybody? Phil here, and I get it. We all want to make more money. And if you're watching this video, you've probably seen TikToks or shorts that look a lot like this. Side Hustles I Wish I Knew Sooner, Part 69, Lazy People Edition. I can't believe I didn't start this sooner. All you have to do is make a design on Canva for free, then upload it to Printify. Printify will print and ship your order every time you make a sale. Once you're done on Printify, head over to Etsy, upload your design. Look at this seller. They've done 32,000 sales with a similar design. Wow! So we all want to know, is this a legitimate side hustle, or is it a complete waste of time? Luckily for you, I put this side hustle to the test for the last 30 days. We will be going over how I made my listings using Etsy, Printify, and Placeit.net, how much it cost me to list 30 items, what my real sales and profits actually looked like, and if I think this is actually a beginner-friendly side hustle that's worth anyone's time. And the results might shock you. Be sure to drop a like so this information can get pushed out to more people. Leave a comment as I would love to answer your questions, and I'm curious if you've had any luck with dropshipping or print on demand. And be sure to consider subscribing. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing a $100 giveaway for one of my subscribers. Now let's head to the laptop and I will give you a tutorial on how I made my listings. Okay, this is going to be a very simple, quick tutorial. If you want something more in-depth, you can find plenty on YouTube. But here we are on Canva. All you have to do is click T-shirt. Once you do that, it will bring you over to a page where you can design, you can drag and drop, do whatever you want to do to make a funny T-shirt. Very simple, very user-friendly. Once you're ready to go, simply click Share, Download, and then you'll notice if you want a transparent background, which you probably do, it's going to cost money. To keep costs lower, I just download it as is. Then I use a simple free program called Paint.net to go ahead and remove my background. Once your image is ready to go, we'll head over to Printify and pick your favorite product. I just do t-shirts mostly. So pick a t-shirt, pick a supplier. I have a video where I rank 5 different suppliers, and I've found that I personally like awkward styles. So we'll start designing. You can upload the picture from your device. I already did that, so I'll just go to my library. And there it is. Once it's ready, go ahead and click Save Product. That will bring you to this page, and I don't mess with anything on this page, really. I just click Hide in Store and Publish. If you have your Printify connected to Etsy, what that's going to do is save it to your drafts on Etsy where you can edit it from there. But before we do that, I like to go to Placeit.net. From here, you can get pictures of people wearing your product. So I just did guy wearing a t-shirt. Find a nice looking guy, there's one, cool. And you can then upload your design onto the shirt. Go ahead and download it, head back over to Etsy, and you can edit from here. Go ahead and change your title, upload your pictures, do whatever you want to do, and then click Publish. So how much did it cost me to use these websites to make my 30 listings? I only used free designs from Canva, and Printify is completely free to use. They do offer a service called Printify Premium, which costs $24.99 per month. This can be used to lower your production costs, but at that price, as a complete beginner, I did not think it would be worth the cost, so I did not sign up for that. Etsy charges 20 cents per listing, so for 30 listings, that was $6, and Placeit.net charges a monthly fee of $7.99. That means my grand total to start this business was only $13.99. That's insane because some businesses, it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to get started. So here's the real questions. Did I make any sales? What are my profits like? Are the haters right? Is this a complete waste of time? Let's go ahead and take a look at my seller dashboard. Okay, so here we are on the first week of May. you'll notice my store got 10 views. However, most of them were me just trying to look at the store and make sure it looked okay. So these 5 views, for example, I'm pretty sure were all me. In reality, most days I was getting 0 visits. And you'll notice that shoppers viewed my listings 3 times. So I knew I needed to make some changes, so I made a TikTok account where I posted about the t-shirts and tried to draw more traffic to the store, and it did kind of work, I believe. I got 17 visits, and some days I was getting 4 visits per day, and shoppers viewed my listings 11 times. So if we go to the next week, 22 visits. Some days I was getting 5 visits per day. Traffic was improving a little. And again, viewers viewed my listings 11 times. So let's take a look at the end of May. And here's where the store actually started to get a pretty good amount of attention. We had 40 visits, sometimes 6 visits per day to the store. And shoppers viewed my listings 34 times. I was pretty happy with that. However, you'll notice 0 orders, 0% conversion rate, and 0 in revenue for the entire month. Therefore, in the month of May, I took a $13.99 loss due to Etsy listing fees, as well as the cost I pay for Placeit.net. After a disappointing month of May, when I thought all hope had been lost, on June 1st, something amazing happened. That's right, I made my first sale. So yes, technically it was 1 day after the 30-day challenge, but let's go ahead and take a look at the profit margins anyway. So here's the proof. You'll see I made 1 sale for a total of $19.95. Printify charged me $11.24 for production and $5.19 for shipping for a total of $16.43. So at that selling price, you'll see I made a profit of $1.17. Now let's say Etsy ran an off-site ad for me and that's how the seller found the shirt. I would actually lose $1.22 per sale. So that is one thing to keep in mind when you determine your prices. So do I think this is actually a beginner-friendly side hustle that is worth your time and effort? I'll say this. It is super beginner friendly because you don't need a lot of computer skills, you don't need to build your own website, and you don't necessarily need to run Facebook ads or anything like that, and you can get started for less than $15. That cannot be said about a lot of businesses. Just because it's easy to get started, in my opinion, I don't think that means a complete beginner is going to be making enough money to make this worth their time and effort anytime soon. The gurus online, the gurus on the little TikToks, they make you think it's going to happen super fast, it's going to be super easy, and that's simply not the case in my experience. A lot of your listings won't get very many views, and you're going to have to keep repeating over and over, trying to make funny designs, cool designs, trying to find all the best keywords, and this is going to take a lot of time and effort. So, do I think you can make some money? Sure. Do I think you will be replacing your 9-to-5 anytime soon? Do I think you'll be making thousands of dollars in passive income? I doubt it. I do apologize if you're feeling discouraged, and I'm definitely not trying to discourage anyone. I'm simply trying to be as honest as I can about my personal experience. Now I would like to go ahead and take a look at a couple stores on Etsy and tell you why I think the way that I think. So let's say you want to sell shirts for Mother's Day. Maybe you came up with a design similar to this one. They're selling it for $11.39 with free shipping, as you can see here. So that brings their total cost to $11.39. Now let's say you want to sell a similar design on a Bella and canvas, as you see here. That is what they are selling it on. So you go over to Printify, you find a supplier that offers the shirt in pink, Monster Digital. And maybe you pay $25 a month for Printify Premium, bringing your cost to $9.34 plus $4.75 shipping. So that means your cost is going to be $14.09, and you can see where I'm going with this. your profit is going to be negative $4.23 every time you make a sale. And the problem is, they're not the only ones selling it for that low of a price. $10.78, $15.99, $11.89. So you're going to have a difficult time staying competitive or being competitive at all. If you want to make just $1 per sale, you'd have to charge about $17.50. So in order to make any side hustle worth your time, I'd hope to make roughly $500 a month at least. So you're going to have to sell 500 t-shirts per month at a price more expensive than all of your competitors. I'm not saying you won't make any sales necessarily, but I do think it's going to be difficult to make a large amount of sales when your price is higher than all of your competitors. So let's say you want to sell funny pun t-shirts. Here's a great example. They're selling it for $17.44. And it's interesting, if you go to their page, they admit that they're using Duplium as their supplier. So we head over to Printify. I'm guessing they're selling it on this type of shirt. I'm not certain, but it looks very similar. And we go to Duplium. Okay, $7.26, not too bad. However, they're selling it on a black shirt. So in reality, the price is actually $12.86. A little bit more expensive than what you might think. And yes, they probably have Printify Premium, so the cost is going to be a little lower. Looks like roughly $1.70. So we subtract $1.70, $11.16, plus $6.59 shipping. That is a total of $17.75. And they're selling it for $17.44, so I'm really not even sure why they're running this sale, because they'd be losing $2.42 per sale. Now let's pretend it's not on sale, $21.80 like they said there. Okay, $21.80. He'd be making $1.53. So they started in 2017, so in roughly 6 years, they've made 21,000 sales. So if you do 21,000 sales at $1.50 profit each, in 6 years, they've made $31,500. I don't know about you, but personally, if I'm going to be running a business for 6 years, I'd like to make a little more than $31,000. All this to say, I don't think it's impossible to make money with Printify and Etsy, but I do think it's not quite as simple as everyone on TikTok and YouTube makes it seem. A lot of people show you their gross sales, but don't actually show their profit. If you're priced competitively and your profits are only 5%, $10,000 per month in sales will only make you $500. So really, you would need to sell 500 shirts per month just to make $500.
Thank you so much for watching, and please be sure to tune in next time as I will continue to make videos about making money online.